What is fossilization? It is related to interlanguage and it affects adults and young learners. It is a difficult stage in obstruct learner's development in structuring his/her interlanguage.
Many advanced levels learners who have Spanish as an L1 do not distinguish between he and she.
Causes of fossilization. The first cause we have age, because brain lose plasticity when learners reach a critical age, for example, 12 years old. In social and psychological factors, learners don't adapt to TL cultural norms. It means that the students must be culturally and behave properly. In external factors, we have communicative pressure. It happens when learners feel a pressure to communicate ideas. And this can be because students, when they want to use the language, their linguistic competence exceeds what they know. Other factor affecting fossilization is the lack of learning opportunity, because learners don't receive enough meaningful input, so they are not going to be able to produce the output applying in daily life situations. Other cause, we have nature of feedback on learners' use of L2. And in this, learners receive positive feedback or negative feedback. It depends on what type of feedback they are going to receive to process or to allow the advance on the process of interlanguage. Or maybe if the student receive negative feedback, they are going to be aware of what mistakes they have and they're going to improve in their linguistic skills.
Types of fossilization. Phonological fossilization refers to the repetition of phonological errors which result from the incorrect acquisition of pronunciation of L2, usually affected by L1. Morphological fossilization. It is refers to two close notions. One is preserving of ancient linguistic features which have lost their grammatical functions in language. Another is loss of productivity of a grammatical paradigm. Syntactic fossilization refers to a phenomenon in language learning where a learner's ability to acquire new syntactic structures become limited or fossilized at a certain point, usually resulting in persistent errors or difficulty in using more complex grammar, despite proficiency in other aspects of the language. Semantic fossilization refers to the use of language forms that exist in target language, but don't represent the meanings to the L2 learners intend to express in the context. It mostly deals with vocabulary, however some grammar aspects may be also involved.
Other examples in false cognates, we have the word embarrassing. Some students can confuse this word when they want to express pregnant, but it's not correct to say embarrassing to express the meaning.
Pragmatic fossilization can be defined as the phenomenon by which a non-native speaker systematically uses certain form inappropriately at the pragmatic level of the communication.
For example, it's raining cats and dogs. This idiom can be confused by some students. For example, they can think that literally it's raining cats and dogs, but it is not in this way. In this case, this idiom means that it's raining a lot and very heavily.